Everybody, Fox News alert now. President Obama trying to defend the deal with Iran, calling it a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. But many at home and overseas are not buying it. Good morning, everybody. Hope you had a great Easter weekend. I'm Bill Hemmer. Welcome here to America's Newsroom. And Martha's got the day off. How are you, Patty Ann?
I'm great. Thanks. Great to be here. I'm Patty Ann Brown in for Martha today. And the president is trying to sell that controversial framework agreement with Iran, but it's not winning over Benjamin Netanyahu. The Israeli prime minister says it's a dream deal for Iran and a nightmare for the rest of the world.
This is a deal that leaves Iran with the capacity to produce the material for many, many nuclear bombs, and it does so by lifting the sanctions pretty much up front. So Iran will have billions of dollars flowing to its coffers, not for schools or hospitals or roads, but to pump up its worldwide terror machine and its military machine, which is busy conquering the Middle East as we speak.
Well, Kevin Cork leads our coverage in the White House there. And Kevin, good morning. How is the president reacting and responding to criticism on this deal?
Yeah, Bill, good morning to you. And I have to tell you, the president was very, very personal in the way he described his feelings in that latest interview with the NewYorkTimes.com and Tom Friedman. He said, listen, it pains him greatly to hear people feel like he is disengaged somehow from the notion that there's plenty of danger in the Middle East, or that somehow the American commitment, which is longstanding, to protecting Israel would somehow be violated with any sort of deal. And he told Friedman in that conversation, which again was very lengthy, that there is no way that a deal with Iran would impact America's commitment to Israel.
I would consider it a failure on my part, a fundamental failure of my presidency, if on my watch, or as a consequence of work that I've done, Israel was rendered more vulnerable.
Not just a strategic failure.
And I think that's not just a strategic failure. I think that would be a moral failure.
Strong words from the president, a moral failure. He said, as he has said plenty of times, Bill, that he feels like diplomacy is the best way to keep Iran from getting a bomb, not war.
Also, that phrase, not on my watch. We'll see how Josh Earnest answers that with less than 2 years ago in the second term. What's Congress doing about all this? What are they saying?
You know, I mean, I know you and I have talked about this at length. The fact is, people on the Hill, especially some senators, feel like regardless of how the president wants to frame this, Congress has to have a say on not only what sanctions are lifted, when they're lifted, and to what extent. Here's a real brief opportunity to listen to Tennessee's Bob Corker on that.
We should approve this deal. We should approve what we see prior to those being lifted. And look, I've talked to the negotiators. No one has said that Congress weighing in would have any effect on this deal.
And, of course, we're going to have a lot more on that topic today as we get a chance to grill Josh Earnest at the press briefing a little bit afternoon today. And don't forget, everybody, we'll unpack this even further tonight on Special Report with Brett Baer. That's coming your way this evening at 6 o'clock Eastern Time.
Good deal.
Bill, back to you.
Okay, Kevin, back to the Easter eggs there. At the White House. There's Kevin Cork on
buddy.
that. Thank you.